Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. We want to thank you for joining us here today. You probably know this that we're using a different YouTube channel, and we're considering actually going back to the GBU, and we're just trying to make more webinars available and not overwhelming people, so more people have an opportunity to see this wonderful story. So, Tammy, why don't we begin by sharing with the audience as they're coming in here? How did we get introduced to GotBackup?
Absolutely. Well, happy Friday, everybody. I hope you're having an awesome day. It's so gorgeous here in Florida. I think after we're done here, Chris, we should go for a nice walk on the
That
beach.
would
It's
be
so
nice, huh?
nice. Yeah. And yeah, Chris and I have been in the network marketing profession for 25 plus years. I know he's been a couple years more than I. We actually met in the network marketing space, and we actually fell in love with it. And the reason why is because of the freedom that it gives you to be able to work from home, to be anywhere around the world, and to have more choices, right? To do what you want when you want. And Joel, the owner of GotBackup, has been friends of ours for so many years. We watched our kids grow up, right? And anyways, Joel contacted Chris and I back. It'll be in 2 years. In May, that's when he connected with us. And long story short, he was super excited about this Got Backup project that he had launched. And he said how fast it was growing because he had launched it only a month, and that he would love for us to have a look at it and get our feedback. So of course we had a look at it. So what you're seeing today is more sophisticated because it's been growing, but what you see today is what we really saw, and we caught the vision and we jumped in and
Absolutely.
we decided to run with it, and we've been building a lot of global markets. So we're super excited.
Absolutely, Tammy. And we just want to welcome here Benjamin. Thank you for coming here from Republic of Ghana. Craft Marketing Tip from Ghana. Great to have you here. Felix, great to have you here from Ghana. We have Filaire from Belgium. Great to have you here. And Jacob from Ghana. Great to have you guys here. It's always a pleasure to share. And folks, the reason why Tammy and I got really interested about joining the Got Back opportunities because we've been using Dropbox for many, many, many years. And we say, hey, why don't we just convert from a company that we've been using to a company that will compensate you for telling others about it, to use a service that we use anyway. And it's 6 terabytes for the price of two. And I will cover that in a minute. And I saw also an opportunity to really empower families globally, folks, because we know the economy has been very hard for a lot of folks, a lot of families. We saw massive growth possibilities because of what we've seen, what's going on with the storage business. Dr. Sarah often say data is the new oil. That's a fact. And it's really time to turn your dreams into reality. I mean, that's what we chose. Tammy and I come from the background of nutraceutical supplements, and we absolutely love that. But we saw an opportunity to expand even further to help folks earning a good income. And the fact is, why are you here? Well, it's time to turn your dreams into reality. You see here, this beautiful family, and the father is kind of showing off the set of keys, brought their brand new home. Wouldn't that be nice if you could do this? Maybe this is something you want to do. What about traveling where you want to, not where you can afford to? Is not a nice concept. What about having a new family and a member? We understand today that even having a new child, there is a lot of expenses, especially at the beginning, dealing with all their baby Gerber food and the diapers, and you know what I'm talking about, right? All of these, and it doesn't stop there, right? You keep going and going. So what if that would not be an issue for you? And the last point is very important, is retirement. Tammy and I are moving in that stage that we're preparing for retirement right now. And we know that things have been very difficult and change occurred a lot when it comes to investment, to the way the economy is going on, and the political thermostat that's happening, and climate, I should say. A lot of things are a little uncertain. What if you had an opportunity that could compensate where there's no uncertainty? And this is exactly why Tammy got excited about this.
Yeah, when Chris is talking about planning for retirement, we're not retiring, you guys. The one thing we always say to people, we've been retired for years because we don't work for anybody. We work for ourselves, and we help market Got Backup, right? So just so you know, we're not going anywhere. And it's all about helping people. I mean, so many people have helped us along the way in growing our businesses over the years that it's always about helping other people. If you can help somebody, achieve a better lifestyle, to live in a bigger home, to be able to put their kids through better schools, when you have the ability to help people see the big picture and help them guide them through the process, it's such a good feeling, you guys, impacting people's lives.
I totally agree. And the company, folks, began in 1997. It's kind of around the area where I met Joel in Gatineau, Quebec. In fact, his network server were in a basement of a house. That's how it all started, right? It's just like Apple was in a garage. And then he turned around and invested in this 10,000 square feet data center, I think around 25 plus years ago. I don't know the exact time, because the fiber optic infrastructure that was underground to support the bandwidth is, think of having traffic into where you live, and there's so many cars, and there's only so many lines, and so many people can drive at the same time. And if there's too many people, then you end up being bumper to bumper. You know what I'm talking about? That's the traffic I'm talking about. Data's kind of the same thing. So the fiber optic is just more lines, or more cars can go through, in matter of speaking. So that's this. So the location it is in right now, he's going to explain that in a video, so you have an idea of exactly what the servers look like, and the way it's secure and how it's secure, so you feel comfortable having your data there. Let's watch that video together.
Hey guys, welcome to the corporate office of GotBackup. Now everybody wants to know, are we super secure, and how do we offer such an amazing service at such a low price? So this is in our tech room, and what we're going to do is we're going to take you on a tour of our server room to show you just how secure it is, and we welcome you into the family. So let's go over to the server room. So the first thing I want to explain to you guys is that we're fully PCI compliant. For physical PCI compliance, what does that mean? It means we're allowed to physically store credit cards in our data center because we're uber secure. So we've passed all the tests for that, and we're legally allowed to store credit cards and your storage. So one of the first requirements for PCI compliance is you have to have 2 coded doors before you get into your server room. We also, as a company, like to have fun, so we call it Area 51. So anyway, I'm going to code this door with my back here so you guys can't see what the code is. Come in this way. This is a simple inventory room, guys. We build servers here and so forth. And then our second coded door is over here, okay? And so we have a coded door here as well to get into the server room. So here we are in the server room, guys. This is where all the magic happens. So a couple of things people ask. Joel, how secure is my data, and could you ever lose our data? So as an example, let's come here. It's impossible to lose your data, and here's why. If you look at this storage array, and we have, hundreds of storage arrays in here, there's 14 hard drives across this storage array. 4 of these hard drives could fail, which statistically never happens, but let's say it did. 4 of these hard drives need to fail before we start to lose some data. But guess what? We're not going to lose any data, because this is striped to here. This whole rack of hard drives here is copied here. Just the same here. All these hard drives here are copied here. So there's not a single point of failure relative to your data. There's also no single point of failure in the server room. As an example, there's A power and B power. Every server is plugged into A power. Every server is plugged into B power. Also, relative to cooling of this room, if you come over here, you'll see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 air conditioners in this server room. So the air is never going to be a problem. The other thing as well is we're very, very efficient. If you look up at the ceiling, let's come back over here, you'll see vents up there, and the cold air is strategically placed in front of the servers here, so it sucks in all the cold air, and it goes over into the hot aisle behind this wall here. So very, very efficient server room as well. And finally, if God forbid there was ever a fire in this room, we have here what's called a fire suppression system. What this system does, it's just a bunch of electronics behind here, but we can open it up, okay, is if God forbid there was a fire, and in 25 years there's never been a fire, but it will snuff out all the oxygen in this room. If there's no oxygen, then the fire goes out, right? So we don't use water to destroy the equipment. So that's the basics of the server room. Super, super secure and super redundant relative tour your data. So the other aspect to security is we use the exact same security as Amazon, as Google, as all the big players, Microsoft. It's patented security, it's military grade, 256-bit encryption security. So your stuff is very secure. So
I love the transparency of Joel.
Yeah, I do too. And obviously you can see that video in the back office, and stay till the end. I'm going to show you a little bit how we're organized and how everything is completely structured. And I'll give you an example of how you can turn on and empty the drive from your from your local computer and have everything on the cloud to free up your computer to do what you want to do, or even your cell phone. So here's the thing here, folks. There is two global trends we want to talk to you about. If you want to invest time in an opportunity or money or whatever it is that you're looking for, trends are very, very important. So let's talk about the first one, Tammy.
Yeah. So trend is data storage, right? It's all about devices. People have many devices now. It's not just a phone anymore, right? We've got our laptops, we've got our desktops, we've got iPads, and we have devices. And what are we doing with them? We're filling them up with information. And there's so much information out there. People are constantly taking pictures. People are constantly doing videos, posting on social media and all this stuff. And what is it doing? It's filling up your devices and slowing everything down. I know because it's happened to me. And I even had external drives where I had things on where the external drive was compromised. So it's not a good feeling when that happens.
I totally agree. And folks, if you look at the percentage of mobile traffic from 2011 to 2023, it went from 6% to 60%. That is, again, a very strong indicator. Look at this one. From 2022 to 2030, you're looking for 90 billion revenue up to close to $500 billion. Again, folks, data is the new oil. This is what's going on here. So let's talk about the cell phone addiction.
Yeah, everybody is using their devices. Everybody, no matter where you go today, everybody's got their heads down. They need to have massages at the end of the day because everybody's constantly down looking at their stuff. And we use it for everything. And everybody does all of this. We use it to set timers, alarm. We keep an eye on our different properties through apps. We use our phones to purchase. We use our phones for everything, and we even take it everywhere we go. It doesn't matter where we go. And when we don't have it on us, we're searching for our devices. So it's such a trend out there with devices and data storage, of course.
And folks, there is 2 apps that you need to install. Okay. And this is it does all the work for you. So let me show you the app on your cell phone, because this is really the most commonly used app is people's cell phones. Let's check this out together.
This is a quick walkthrough of how to install your GotBackup app onto your mobile device. In this case, I'm using the Android Galaxy, but the process is the same also on an iPhone. So to download your app, there's 2 ways to do this. You can either come to the Play Store. On an iPhone, it's called just the App Store, and just search for GotBackup. And there it is. Or we could come to our members area and go to use this tool. And then you will see it here on your dashboard. So again, I'm using my Android device. So I'm going to go ahead and click this, and it's going to take me to my Google Play Store. If you're on an iPhone, it will take you to your App Store on your iPhone device. So I'm going to go ahead and install that. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and open it. It's going to ask you to log into your account. Go ahead and allow all your notifications so it could let you know that everything's being uploaded properly, and go ahead and put in your unique ID. Once logged in, you will be asked to let GotBackup access your photos and videos on your mobile device. Select Allow. Without having to do anything, an Android upload folder was automatically created for me. Neat! If you are on an iPhone, the folder will be called iPhone Upload. Now, depending on how many photos and videos is on your device, your first backup might take some time. So it is highly recommended that your device is on a charger and is connected to Wi-Fi. It is a good idea to start your first backup in the evening and keep your GotBackup app open and let it back up overnight. One more thing I'd like to point out. If I tap on these 3 little lines on the top left corner and tap on Settings, you will see these 3 boxes under Monitor are automatically checked. Auto Upload will automatically upload all future photos and videos taken on your device to your GotBackup cloud. Camera Roll Upload will back up all existing photos and videos that are stored on your device to your GotBackup cloud. And Upload Only on Wi-Fi will only back up your data while connected to Wi-Fi. If you have an unlimited data plan, you can uncheck this. So if I come to my gallery, I'm going to have a slew of pictures from over the years. This is actually Joel's phone, so if I come to my albums, I have almost 1,400 pictures. Alright, so if I come to my app, come back to my menu and click Transfers, you're going to see all my pictures now are uploading. Since this might be a large upload at first and I have a low battery, it's highly recommended that you plug into a power source. So I'm going to do that right now. Alright, now that's finished. We can now see that our Android upload has all been categorized by what year these photos were taken. These were taken in 2021. And this was just recently. So that's pretty much it. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward.
I totally agree with that, folks. It is so easy and so much fun to see the system do all the work. And folks, data loss is a growing concern, right? 45% of cell users have accidentally damaged their cell phones or lost their data. Think about it, folks. That's a piece of your soul that you can never get back if all your precious memories are stored into a device that you lose. 5,700 screens are cracked every hour. Laptop, cell phone stolen every 43 seconds. Here's another message that could be quite irritating.
Yeah, and it's happened to us many times over the years. And you have a choice. When you get these messages, you either have to take the time to start deleting a bunch of important things, or you have to pay more. So that's what we have in GotBackup for you, is an opportunity to have a lot more value in storage than any other company out there.
Absolutely. And that was trend number 1. Trend number 2, folks, is making more money. We know that we're, as I said at the beginning of the call, we're living in a very uncertain time when it comes to our economy. Mm-hmm. And for that, folks, it's important that we create an environment to be able to fill in the gap that maybe whatever happens. So one of the things I just want to focus quickly on in North American business is 42% of Americans have side businesses, folks. 62% of Gen Z of 18 to 25, between 18 and 25 years of age, also have side business. These are our kids. Folks, that's a majority. And what about the rest of the world? This is exactly what's going on. So, folks, you can leverage these 2 global trends with GotBackup. That's the reason why we mentioned this, that we decide to expand our business horizon because of that. So let's cover a little bit, Tammy, what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, because the product is the business, right? So the core product is what we're going to focus on, which is the data storage. And then Chris is going to briefly go through the VIP package. And that's for people who want to take their marketing to a whole new level. And I know we do it, and we absolutely love the results we're getting. So with the core product, you have 6 terabytes of data storage. 6 terabytes, you guys. I hope you're hearing this. And then on your account, you can have 5 additional members. So 6, including yourself, can share the 6 terabytes for $10. It's an amazing, amazing deal for families. I know lots of families that are paying for their adult kids or growing kids. And this is a way to save a ton of money. And of course, unlimited devices. And it's the only network marketing company, home-based business, that pays you to tell other people. People want these deals. People are searching for deals out there. So it's a great opportunity.
Absolutely. And if we look at our main 3 competitors, folks, is iCloud, Dropbox, Google Drive. This back Wednesday, a gentleman was saying that now Dropbox is something like $39 a month, for 6 terabytes. So think about this, folks. See, we're $9.99, which is, let's summarize it to $10, is the average of 2 terabytes for all big 3. And we're at 6 terabytes, and you can have an unlimited amount of devices connected. And the fact is, as Tammy stated, you can have 5 more users that you can share, and you can assign how much you want to provide. If you look at the yearly package, which we highly recommend, one is you get $50 every time someone signs up for the year package. You get $50 US upfront. Really cool, by the way. So we'll talk about that a little later. But what happens here, folks, is the iCloud, the Dropbox, and the Google Drive. Again, you look at the price tag, 360, 660, 660. Don't quote me exactly on those because these might have changed a bit. But we're at $99.97 for 6 terabytes, folks. The value is unbelievable. Let's summarize what we got here, Tammy.
Yeah, so you get 6 terabytes, $9.97 a month, or you can choose the 99 per year, and that includes 6 people on one account. You can use either or have several devices. I mean, we've got several devices, and you saw the security on, and you saw the backup and how everything works in the back end. And it's a 30-day money-back guarantee for people to try this out. And once you get everything uploaded, you're going to see the organization and how simple it is once you do it yourselves.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So folks, this is the VTuber. This is kind of like your own YouTube channel where you can just upload all your videos, your 4K videos, what do you want? And then you can share this within your social media platforms of whatever it is that you want people to see. This one is a memory place. Imagine you organizing a Christmas party or an event for your business, your team, whatever this may be. And you give everybody a QR code. You can put them in the walls, wherever, or you can send them into their emails, or it could be a link that they click on. And once they took all the picture from the event, you can share all the pictures to that memory place, which in turn, you can make available for the entire audience to download the pictures that they want. You can even choose some pictures that you don't want to have shown because, maybe something happened and you don't want this to be public. My point is you have a lot of, and it's also a wonderful prospecting recruiting tool because you can actually, it will ask them if they want to try something like that. And the other one here is the promo link. This is, again, a personal promo link where someone was saying, listen, someone on my team just kind of upgraded. And in GotBackup, you got this opportunity to have the face of your person and the rank that they've reached. You can convert that picture into a prospecting tool with a link that you provide that will give them a question and ask them for their name and email, and then you can stay in touch with them. The system could be completely automated. The difference with this one, which the ones provided with the company is cool. This one you can do whatever you want. You can change things as you want and change things on the fly. Absolutely awesome. And this one is a domain. Some of you may be familiar, maybe not. At the end of the day, is if I use my name, for example, when you use chrisgingratz.com. By the way, that's not mine, belong to someone. I can use, if that was mine, I can assign it to my GotBackup. And then from there, I can start promoting that. Really straightforward, straight and easy. So folks, that is the only storage that pays you. That's what I meant at the beginning, folks, where we got interested and we saw all the different markets dealing with the challenges of our economy today. Well, here's something that's very affordable and you can actually make money. So Tammy, let's cover a little bit of how, and again, folks, this is a summary here on the 7 ways we can earn with GotBackup.
Yeah, so you can see 3 are highlighted and the rest are really bonuses as you start building and supporting people within the organization. So the number 1, the customer acquisition bonus, that's when somebody who makes a decision that wants to become a member, just like you, if you're a member introducing somebody, then you're going to earn up to 200% if they come in at the $9.97. Chris, you want to switch a slide so they can see?
I'm sorry, I got distracted there.
It's Friday, right? So 200% upfront. And that is obviously the one time. And that's, it's the company's way of saying, hey, thanks, John, for introducing Bob to GotBackup, right? So if John decides to, I forget the names that I was using here. I shouldn't use any names, but if they decide to come in at $99.97, you're going to get 50% upfront. Chris was sharing that earlier. And when you round it off, it's $50. And then if somebody decides that they want to do the VIP because they want to take their marketing to another level or any future add-ons, you're going to earn 25%. Okay. And you're not limited to the amount of people you can bring in. And then you've got customers as well. A lot of people bringing in customers that want nothing to do with business at all. And you get 25% every customer you bring in. So the example would be 20 people who join your business and each one of them coming in at the $9.97. then you're going to get $20 times 20 people. It's $400 in commission. Like I mentioned, you're not limited. I mean, we brought in a lot of people. And then, of course, customers, same thing. Customers are coming in regularly, and you get 25%. It's $2.50 times 20 customers. If you brought 20 customers, and that's $50, and that's ongoing monthly. And again, you're not limited. You can get as many customers as you want.
Absolutely, folks. And the second way we earn is what we call cycle earning. And before I get into that, just to understand the two-team tree structure, there's really two sides that someone will end up falling into if you sponsor them into your business. When you see indirect, that's someone that happens to be above you. Just as you can see right below on the right side of the indirect is a direct, that would be one of your personals. So the indirect, that person that you don't know of, is benefiting from that because it's part of their team. So let me explain to you what that means when you look at the cycles. See, we earn cycles, and there's two different tiers, tier 1 and tier 2. Tier 1 happens to be an amount, and tier 2, it's an amount that's a little bit more than double. Okay. So how do you qualify for that? Well, first of all, you need to be active. Just like you're active with any membership that you're paying on a monthly basis, any services you buy that you're paying monthly, same thing here. Number 2 is you need to enroll one person on your left, one person on your right. The moment you have done that, you are qualified to start earning. Now, you are in a tier 1. Okay, I'll explain to you how you get to tier 2 in a minute when I go into the ranks. And folks, the earning cycle is triggered when you have 6 people in your team. Remember, 2 of them have to be coming from your personal enrollment. So there's 4 on one side and 2 on the other side. It triggers one cycle. The question is, how much is a cycle? Well, it's based on a company's profitability. As I mentioned earlier, it is also based on your rank. And I'll expand on that. Now, what's happening is matching cycle is absolutely amazing. Let me explain to you why. Now, don't be overwhelmed by these numbers. Let me explain to you what that means. Now, you see here the rank starts at Sapphire. So you have to become a Sapphire, and I'll show you how that works in a minute. You have to become a Sapphire to qualify for this bonus. But what happens is, let's say you sponsor someone. Let's say you sponsor me and I cycle 100 times. Well, 25%, that means you get 25 cycle. Whatever that cycle is worth to you, that you're either in tier 1 or tier 2, then what happens is you will earn, well, actually, you will probably be in tier 2 in this case because you become tier 2 when you reach the rank before Sapphire. You can earn a percentage of that. In other words, 25 cycles. If a cycle is worth X, it's 25 that amount. That will be your income. And the $1,000 that you see there, that's a cap. So in other words, you could sponsor someone like me that cycles a whole lot, or anybody. And you could cycle and you can earn more than $1,000. So you can't make more than $1,000 unless you become an emerald. And it's so simple. You just have to help people getting 2 people. That's really what it is. And we have a training to explain that in details. And then your max goes to $2,000. And this for every people you sponsor. You see the 20,000 at the bottom? Well, think of Dropbox, who has 700 million users. Just think about the possibilities. We are just tapping right now. We're just getting started. Folks, the future is very bright here. As this expands and grows and grows and grows and grows, you understand that if you sponsor X amount of people, well, it goes from $1,000 to $20,000 per person. Do you understand the potential as this expands? It's absolutely massive. And I'm not going to go into details here, folks, but there's 4 different bonuses. Generation bonus, I want to explain that to you because some of you says, well, what about the big side? You know, I have a big leg and all these people are there, but I'm not really earning on this because my other side doesn't have as many people. But you understand that generation bonus means that every time there's a $10 active, it gives you 2.5%. It may not seem like a lot with one person, but as the numbers increases, folks, that generation bonus could be quite interesting. And the dynamic bonus pool, it's exactly the generation bonus. You just go deeper in the tree. And the rank bonus pool, so folks, is as you reach your rank, right? You saw earlier the different, and I'll show you the ranks in a minute. The moment you maintain that rank, you get a bonus. And the leadership bonus, again, these are more bonuses as you move up in rank in your business. So Tammy, let's show the folks as we finish this, how simple it is to build a system to duplicate that.
Yeah, we love simplicity because simplicity really does duplicate. So when the moment you sign up, your goal is to get your first 2 people. And Chris showed you the organization. You have two teams, right? Left team, right team. and you bring one on the left and one on the right, and now you're qualified to start earning for the cycles, and then you go and get a couple more people, and you duplicate that. It's that simple. So once you bring one on the left, one on the right, you're now a copper. Chris is going to explain all of that, but we duplicate coppers. That's literally the building block of building this, because we know people are busy, and we know a lot of people will do the minimum. So if you can make the minimum simple, then it duplicates so massively. We've done this for so many years in business. Simplicity sells. $20 is the fee for annually to become a member to earn. And you decide, you want to pay monthly, you want to pay a year up front. We highlighted that because most people end up doing that, the $99.97. And you just go out and talk to people. Everybody's having data storage issues right now. Talk about timing. Everybody is filling up their devices. Everybody's devices are slowing down, and we need to bring them a solution.
Absolutely. And what you see here is what Tammy referred earlier on, the VIP. This is the cost of $39.97 per month or $3.99 per year, folks. And any of you have bought some side tools from different businesses, you'll understand what I'm talking about. These prices are very, very, very affordable. So again, this is completely optional. Tammy and I love it. Let's talk briefly, Tammy, on how many countries we're in right now.
Yeah, when we started, there was not many countries at all. It's just been growing so fast, and at the end of the day, it's a digital product, so it's a lot easier. And the fact that you can work from the comfort of your home, we've been working from the comfort of our home for many, many, many years, and we absolutely love it. We love the choices that we have in life, and you can make money while you're sleeping. If you start building international markets, or somebody in the team starts building, then you benefit. So yeah,
Totally
it's
agree.
super exciting.
And recognizing achievement, folks, is such an important aspect. And I just want to cover this briefly. As a bronze, which you see here, that means that you sponsored one person. As a copper, folks, this is your stepping stone. This is what you want to duplicate to get to your core rank. I'll show you the core rank in a minute there. But the copper is one person on your left, one person on your right. This is what you want to duplicate within your organization. As a silver, that means that someone you personally brought in, or maybe the one that, not the one you brought in, but someone that they brought in became copper. Just one, then in this case, you become a silver. So remember, you're a copper, and someone you brought in or someone they brought in became copper. Boom, you become a silver. As a gold, now you're becoming a bit more serious. That means you sponsored 5 people in your business. And out of those 5 people, again, it may not even be the people you brought in, but coming from one of them became a copper. So you need 3. And boom, you are a gold. The moment you have 25 people on your team and 3 people became copper into your personal enrollment tree, folks, now you start earning the bonuses. You're still in tier 1, but now you're getting the dynamic, the compression that is paid to you. I was telling you the Pac-Man there for every $10. Awesome. Now, as a platinum, where it's become really interesting, now you're moving from tier 1 to tier 2. And what happened is you've just helped one more person from your personal enrollment tree to become a copper. But instead of having 25, you got 40 people on your team. Why? Because people are duplicating, because they're all becoming copper. You understand my meaning? Now you're going to tier 2. So now you're more than doubling your income with the income that the cycle pays you. And as a sapphire, folks, you're helping another person to become copper. We're not talking about a lot of work here. But of course, there's more people on your team. I think it's around 50 people on your team. And again, it's not you bring them all. It's the combined number of the people from your personal enrollment tree. Now what happens is you start earning a matching cycle. So you earn a percentage from all the people you personally bring in. And then you have emerald, ruby, diamond. Folks, it becomes really attractive as you keep duplicating the steps. That's why the ranks are so important. I mean, let's quickly kind of talk about the support that we have, because it's so important.
Yeah, absolutely. And you get personalized referral links. You've got a personalized landing page. You have an email marketing system that's built in. That was super exciting for us, because Chris has paid good money over the years for marketing systems, and this is built in. Okay. And that's included, okay, in your $99.97. You've got marketing tools, and they're always upgrading and putting new stuff in there, which is super exciting. You've got regular online presentations that are done by the company, and you've got individual leaders that are doing presentations in their own personal platforms and in different languages, which is a lot of fun. And then you've
Totally.
got team trainings that are going on in different organizations, plus the company team training. Chris and I have volunteered to do the company team training to help people with all the experience that we've had in building global business. You can benefit from all of that. So
Absolutely.
yeah,
This
you
Saturday,
got everything laid out for you to grow. You just got to make a decision to hop in and enjoy the ride.
and this Saturday, we're finalizing a 90-day campaign, folks. So all these trainings are recorded, and that's what's exciting, folks. We have a product that everyone needs in a business everyone can afford. We have wonderful trainers like Enionam and Dr. Asari and many of you that are out there. I know, Fulera, you're doing a lot of um, uh, social media posts. I think it's either Instagram or TikTok. I forgot. The point is, congratulations for all of that, folks. This is exactly how this works, folks. Letting people know what we have here, because people need this stuff, and it's a business that people can afford. That's the reason why we decide to expand, folks. It's time to get started. Let's turn your dreams into reality. What I want to show you very quickly here, folks, is how I'm organizing my back office. When you come in, you can see here, this is your rank. It shows you where you're at. This is your back office. And you can see here, I'm just going to start with here using this tool. Okay. So when you use this tool, it will take you over here so you can download the apps. This is for your computers, Windows or Mac. For your iPhone, you obviously can go in your back office from your iPhone, but I just recommend to go to the Play Store, Google Play Store, or the Apple Store, and just download these apps and follow the directions that was on the video, and watch the video if you're not sure what to do. Or even there's also extra support when you click here, and it expands in different languages. I absolutely love that. Okay. And by the way, if you click on auto login, or for example, if I tap in here, GBU Cloud, okay, it'll take you right there. You can see it's pretty fast. And these are my 3 computers. And there's a new version that's coming that when you click on the restore, it's going to show you all the directories that you have uploaded there. It's coming very, very soon. But this is my 3 computers. Now, over here, what you see are all my cell phone. And what I love about the system here is if I look at my Apple, you notice because I have an iPhone, it says iPhone. If it was Android, it would say Android phone upload. Android phone upload. And then from there, you can see all the dates, all the pictures. If I go to 2024, because that's a complete year, you can see from January to December. If I go back and I go to 2025, we're just starting the month of March. So all the pictures I'm taking over here. Okay, really awesome. This morning, actually, I took some pictures. Sometimes I like some TikTok videos that are absolutely awesome, that have good knowledge, and I save it, and it goes into my phone, and boom, they're all here. So it's really, really well organized. And the other thing that I like, if I go to my collaborate and share, then over here, these are all the files that I can manually move them. I can drag and drop. Okay. So I think this is important because some folks don't realize how simple and how nice and convenient this is. So for example, if I just open, my computer is not very fast, so maybe it's not a good idea to do that. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay. So from there, what happens here, you can see if I take this file, it could be a directory, but if I take this file, I don't usually drag anything in the root, but just for the demonstration here, I go ahead and I bring this over. Okay. You can see that the file is coming in. Boop, it's already there. And then from there, I can actually click on this file. So this file over here, I can double click on this, and now we can collaborate and share. So if I take this link, it's just telling me the kind of info that's in here. So if I take this link over here and I click share, I can share this file with you, and I can turn around and make that, for example, yellow, and you all will see that in real time. In fact, I did a training this morning and they were all impressed with this. This is so cool. Folks, this is amazing what we get here. So just started sharing that with you. And folks, we could go on and on and on, but this is so amazing. The other thing that's important, if you want to build your business, you want to click on this link here, reseller tool. So when you click on the reseller tool, what's going to happen is going to bring you to the site where you can have all the links that you need to promote your business. If someone wants to get started, you give them that link. So you click on this link over here. Okay, obviously you will have your ID over here, and people can get started. Often, you know what I do is I will actually click on Get Started Today, and look, it brings them right there, and I will click them that link so they get there right away. So many things are available here that I just love the way it's organized. Okay, and folks, let's say you want someone to try it, you want to try it for free. They click on this one over here, and you simply click on the link, and now there's a nice little video for them, a little demo. They click on that, and they have a 7-day free trial without even requiring a credit card information. Folks, this is so important. This is a big selling feature. So just started sharing that with you. And I don't know if there's anything else I should talk about here. I think we're here. And at the end of the day, folks, extra tools. There's lead capture. That's the email that Tammy is telling you about. This is your My Business information. And here's something that's important I recommend for you to do is to connect to the Telegram group and a Facebook group. So you can,
once you're a member.
yeah, once you're a member, of course, then you can see the community over here. So folks, at the end of the day, you know, it's an opportunity that can really give you the possibility to expand your business. And like I said, we were using Dropbox for years. Now we choose to use GotBackup, and we get compensated for it. And it's a price tag that everybody can afford and a business opportunity that is absolutely monstrous as we keep expanding without disturbing what
I love it. I love it. You know, at the beginning, to be honest with you, I wasn't sure if it was something that would be for me. I know Chris was very passionate about it, but once I started to dig in and learned and created the organization of the folders and everything came into GotBackup, I realized that I was so spread out. When I was searching for things, I always had to do extra work and time to search for things. Now I don't have to do that anymore. You know, all my Dropbox, all my Google Drive, all of that is in one place. It's in GotBackup, and everything's organized in folders. So once you start playing with it, you realize how passionate and exciting you get about this business, and of course the product. That's number one. You know, passionate about the product. I'm super passionate about the product.
So join us on Saturday, folks, for the training. We're going to be doing the session 2 of the month of March. This is the last month that we're doing these kind of trainings. Then we're going to start reverting into some back office trainings and things like this, some Q&A sessions. So stay tuned and join us on Saturday. You'll enjoy that because we'll show you how we do certain things and the philosophy about you expanding your network through social media. And that's what we're going to talk about on Saturday. So have yourself a great rest of your day. And thank you so much for joining us, everybody. And I really appreciate your feedback and comment. And bye for now.
Have a great day.